Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bowmaster 619 here, and welcome back to the Night Ride. It's been a while since we've had an episode like this, and it's been a very interesting night. We've had a couple of different drivers call in or have to leave their shift early for one reason or another, so we are a little bit short-handed. Nothing I'm not used to, but it makes for a very interesting night. But what truly makes tonight interesting is I was nearly involved in a fairly bad car accident. And it was in the dark, no less. I'm coming up the highway that I usually go up to go to the next town that we deliver to, as there is a big hill there that I'm pretty sure I've described in the past to you guys. And right as we get to the crest of the hill, a deer runs out in front of the car in front of me, who then has to not only slam their brakes, but swerve clear into the other lane to avoid the deer. Thankfully, there were no other cars coming. The deer so panicked from what just happened, it actually slid around, and I had to subsequently slam on my brakes to make sure that I didn't accidentally run over the deer myself. The deer, thankfully, managed to get up and get its happy butt off of the highway. But as you can imagine, that was a bit of a heart-stirring performance right there, simply because, well, it was completely unexpected. And aside from that, there is one thing that I definitely feel about commenting on, just because it's something that I have noticed in the time that I've been a pizza delivery driver. And that is how when you deliver at night, how often it is that people either not have their porch lights on to, one, either show which house is the one you're supposed to be delivering to, two, to be able to see where the person is walking up to so they can actually see where they're going, and three, how often it is that when they open the door, they'll have 90% of the lights off in the house, excuse me, and try and fill out the credit card receipt basically in complete darkness, instead of just simply turning a switch or flipping a switch. There's been several times that I've had to get my flashlight out that I have on my belt and turn it on so people can see the receipt that they're writing on. And that's totally fine. I keep my flashlight on me specifically for reasons like that. And if I happen to be delivering somewhere that either the porch light is broken or I'm delivering outside in the dark and don't really have a significant light source except maybe the headlights of my car, then I get it, and that's the entire reason that I carry a flashlight. But when we are literally standing in the threshold of your home, in the doorway with several lights directly overhead, and the switches are right there on the wall next to you, is it really that much effort to reach over and flick a switch? Or is it easier to just sit there and squint and glare and hold the receipt 2 inches from your face to try and read it in essentially almost darkness? I just don't get it. But, you know, it is what it is. So this is a fairly quick live stream. I wasn't planning on this one extending for any significant period of time. I just wanted to get those two interesting little tidbits out there into the interwebs for people to chew over for a bit. The fact that I almost hit a deer, or potentially the car in front of me almost hit a deer and launched into my car, and just how people seem to find it far too much effort to flick a light switch. Either way, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. This is Bowmaster 619 out. As always, drive safe, stay safe, never stop learning. Watch out for those crazy rogue deer that seem to run across the road sporadically. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.